When most people hear the word narcissist, they imagine ego, drama, manipulation, or emotional chaos. But what they don't imagine is something far more dangerous: that narcissistic abuse is not just emotional. It is physiologically lethal. Today, I want to walk you through the psychology, the neuroscience, and the emerging research that shows why scientific studies confirm that narcissism is a silent killer that destroys your physical and mental health. This is not an exaggeration. It's a clinical reality. Narcissistic abuse is not loud. It does not always leave bruises. It rarely comes with police reports or dramatic explosions. It is silent precisely because it works through subtle, chronic psychological assaults, emotional invalidation, gaslighting, chronic criticism, withholding affection, humiliation, coercive control, intermittent reinforcement, trauma bonding. These are not bad behaviors. These are nervous system altering conditions that reshape the way your brain fires, reacts, remembers, and predicts danger. When you live with a narcissistic parent or partner, your nervous system learns one rule: safety is unpredictable. And when safety is unpredictable, the body enters a continuous state of hypervigilance. This is the same state your body would be in if you were living in a war zone, except this one is inside your home. Neurobiologically, here's what happens. Your amygdala, alarm system, becomes overactive. Your prefrontal cortex, logic, planning, emotional regulation, weakens. Your hippocampus, memory, learning, shrinks under chronic stress. Your vagus nerve loses its ability to calm the system. Your body produces constant cortisol and adrenaline. This is why victims of narcissistic abuse experience panic attacks, insomnia, autoimmune disorders, chronic fatigue, gut issues, migraines, hypertension, somatic pain, hormonal dysregulation. These symptoms are not in your mind. They are trauma physiology. Several studies, including those published in the Journal of Psychosomatic Medicine, Harvard Medical School, and ACE Trauma Research, show that chronic emotional stress can double or triple the risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, autoimmune illness, depression, anxiety disorders, premature mortality. Yes, narcissistic abuse can literally shorten your life expectancy. Narcissists don't kill your body directly. They erode you. Slowly. Quietly. Strategically. They destroy your sense of reality, your identity, your confidence, your self-trust, your emotional safety, your boundaries, your hope. The most dangerous part? The abuse is cyclical, which means the brain becomes conditioned to expect a hit of relief, love, or crumbs of affection after the pain. This is called intermittent reinforcement, the same conditioning method used in casinos to create addiction. Your brain literally becomes addicted to the narcissist not because you are weak, but because the nervous system is wired to desperately seek resolution to unpredictable pain. Trauma-informed studies have proven that what the mind suppresses, the body expresses. Victims of narcissistic abuse often develop cardiovascular issues, gastrointestinal disorders, immune dysregulation, chronic inflammation, cortisol-related illness, chronic pain disorders, fibromyalgia, tension myalgia. Your body collapses because it was never designed for continuous emotional siege. When the person who should protect you becomes the person who harms you, the brain becomes trapped in a loop of threat detection. And threat detection consumes the same physiological resources your body needs for healing, digestion, sleep, and immunity. In other words, your nervous system is fighting a war. Your mind is trying to normalize. Narcissistic abuse kills slowly, not through one blow, but through thousands of micro-injuries. One degraded boundary, one manipulated emotion, one dismissed feeling, one humiliating comment, one night of walking on eggshells, one silent treatment that triggers abandonment panic. Every small wound creates chronic cortisol, chronic hypervigilance, chronic inflammation. And chronic inflammation is the root cause of most chronic diseases. This is why trauma researchers describe narcissistic abuse as a slow neurological poisoning of the human body. But the good news is that your brain can heal. Your nervous system can rewire. Your identity can rebuild. Your body can return to safety. Neuroplasticity shows that new emotional pathways can be formed through trauma-informed therapy, self-regulation exercises, nervous system stabilizing techniques, cognitive restructuring, inner child repair, NLP reframing, somatic awareness, emotional literacy, boundary rehabilitation. You are not weak for breaking. You are human. And you are capable of rewiring every single system that narcissistic abuse damaged. Remember, narcissistic abuse is one of the least understood yet most dangerous forms of trauma. It does not merely break hearts. It breaks immune systems. It breaks neural pathways. It breaks the body's ability to feel safe. This is why scientific studies confirm that narcissism is a silent killer that destroys your physical and mental health. But awareness is the antidote. Education is the oxygen. And healing, real, deep, trauma-informed healing is the path back to yourself. Join Mind Architect today and start to create new tomorrow.